Fight Back to School. It was a big hit in 1991, over 40 million at the Hong Kong box office. It's Stephen Chow's action series. He plays a gung-ho, over-the-top Rambo-like SDU officer who saves a hostage in the beginning, but his entire team gets killed. So he gets a new mission from his police chief. During a tour of the police station, the police chief's gun was stolen. His famous pistol of 30 years, he's about to retire, he wants that gun back. So Officer Singh must go to Edinburgh College and go back to school, and that's one of the things he hates, because he actually became a police officer because he hates studying. So this movie is really wacky. It's a really cool concept, him going back. He's a very prestigious prep school, and he's a bit of a slacker, so they slam him every 5 seconds, and they punish him for not doing homework and things like that. There's some hilarious set pieces involving a test and cheating. The movie's very high concept, but then turns into your basic Hong Kong martial action flick at the end. Lots of gunplay, less laughs near the end. But the movie still has a lot of stuff going for it, though. A lot of good performances. I give Fight Back to School an 8 out of 10. Fight Back to School 2 is the sequel to the film Fight Back to School. After their Officer Singh is debriefed with a new chief of police, and he jokes that he'd rather go to the traffic division if his buddy's going to go to the regional crimes unit to impress the new female chief of police, and he actually gets demoted by accident. So he doesn't like being in the life of a traffic cop while his buddies are all chasing down the big baddies. This time it's terrorists targeting the sons and daughters of ambassadors to release their terrorist leader. So, putting his own marriage at risk, Officer Singh decides to take his wedding fund and enroll out of school and go undercover despite being not a police officer anymore. So the movie tries to have its cake and eat it too. He's undercover, but this time at an international school. There's some hijinks going on with trying to find out the leads. But I found this movie wasn't as funny as the first film. I mean, the first one was pretty zany, but this one, it has its moments, but it goes into full action territory about halfway through the film. Doesn't recover. It's less laughs this time around. So I give Fight Back to School 2 7 out of 10. Fight Back to School 3 is the last film in the Fight Back to School trilogy. This time started by Wong Jing instead of Gordon Chan. And this film is a bit different from the other ones because Officer Singh now goes undercover playing a doppelganger of a rich heiress, and she supposedly killed her husband, so he's a lookalike. So Officer Singh decides to go undercover and play him with amnesia. And this movie is definitely supposedly a parody of Fatal Attraction and Basic Instinct, but I found this movie definitely did not capture the fun and charm of the first two films. It's completely different. There's no school in it. I don't know why it's called Fight Back to School. He's just undercover cop. It could have been anything. The plot, very weak, very thin, not much going on. There's only about one really good gag that happens where Officer Singh keeps bumping into this woman that he once accidentally sexually harassed, and she's all like, "Why are you following me?" But besides that, the movie just isn't that funny, and it kind of feels like it's going through the motions. It definitely feels like a cash-in. The school aspect is gone, so I give Fight Back to School 3 5 out of 10.